huge news out of Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers will no longer be throwing to Davante Adams. I don't think that Rodgers is a postseason quarterback. I don't think they're real Super Bowl contenders. I don't think the Packers are as good at the football business as they get credit for, and I don't think that these moves will age well. The internet had some fun with this news last night. If you were on Twitter, the memes were flying around. The Green Bay Packers traded Davante Adams to the Las Vegas Raiders for a first and a second round pick in the 2022 NFL draft. Now, did they get what he's worth back? Those are good picks, yes, but they also gained $20 million in cap space by dealing him because he was on the franchise tag, but they lost the best receiver in the NFL. 238 passes caught, 29 touchdowns over the last two seasons. So replacing someone like Davante Adams is more than a tall task. It's basically impossible. And this move aside, I already felt like the Packers were not going to be in the Super Bowl conversation last year. In fact, I think that the way that the Packers season ended is not getting the criticism that it properly deserves. It was a total, utter collapse of catastrophic proportions, not just because of all of the drama, which I do think adds an extra layer to their season. When you have the back-to-back MVP, when you have the roster that the Packers had, when you're the number one seed in the NFC and it ends that way, and then you essentially try to run it back again after the amount of evidence that we've seen from Aaron Rodgers in the postseason since the Super Bowl, I just feel like this is it. I felt like if Aaron Rodgers stayed, this was going to be his legacy. Do you all have a chance to win a Super Bowl if you have Aaron Rodgers on your team? Of course. But when you have a certain amount of evidence, when you have a sample size of a significant amount, and you consistently see things over and over and over again, and as we know, each team is different year to year, you have to start making some healthy assumptions about how things are going. At this point, the Jordan Love pick might go down as one of the worst draft picks in the history of the NFL when you consider all of the fallout that came from it. And I was originally on Aaron Rodgers' side with that. I thought it was egregious the way that the Green Bay Packers handled it, which is why I mentioned a few moments ago. I don't think that the Packers get criticized properly, get critiqued properly. I don't think they're as good at the business side of football as they get credit for. They're a great brand, a huge brand, amazing fan base. But do they do enough winning for the praise that they get? I don't think that they do. And I don't think Aaron Rodgers gets critiqued for the postseason performances that he has the way that other quarterbacks would get critiqued. And now you lose Davante Adams. So where does this leave you? Who is he throwing to? We saw in the playoffs this year, he didn't trust anyone else that was there. So what weapons do you have? How did you improve this offseason? All you really did was bring Aaron Rodgers back with a new contract. Sorry to our radio listeners, but these are the Packers receivers under contract right now. Allen Lazard, Randall Cobb, Amari Rodgers, Malik Taylor. No disrespect, but Davante Adams is the best receiver in the league. That's why he just got the contract that he got. But they're not really in the Super Bowl conversation. Will they win their division? Probably. That's nice. Will they get a home field advantage? Probably. That's nice. They'll probably win another 13 games. And that's wonderful. And Aaron Rodgers is back-to-back MVP, and he's an incredible talent and a first-ballot Hall of Famer, and no one is denying how great he is. But the postseason has to matter when you have this level of talent and when you have the expectations that you have. And when you lose someone like Davante Adams, I can't just in good faith keep considering you to be real contenders. I saw how the season ended with him there. Now he's not there. How do you replace that talent? Wide receivers are an absolute premium at this point in the NFL. The way that the game has changed, you have to have a number one wide receiver. Now, it seems as if he didn't want to be there anymore, and that is why he is now with the Raiders. I think some of this probably started last year when they didn't get a deal done, which is, again, on the front office and not entirely on Aaron Rodgers. So that's where I am with the Green Bay Packers right now. I felt like if Aaron stayed, they were out of the Super Bowl conversation to begin with, sort of after the way the season ended, I guess, because Aaron staying or going wasn't going to change what this roster was, the salary cap situation that they were in, and what they were going to be able to do moving forward. Maybe I could have been swayed if Davante stayed, but he is gone, and that is a talent you cannot afford to lose in today's NFL. So moving forward, we'll see. They'll win some games. They'll make some regular season noise. Aaron Rodgers, I'm sure, will be on his roller coaster of emotions and quotes. And personally, I'm off. I've exited. I'm getting off of the Ferris wheel. Whatever ride Aaron Rodgers had us on, now that we have the answers, I'm off of it. And I'm also off the Green Bay Packers being serious contenders. You have to evaluate where you are. And unless they make some move that is under the rug, and listen, this has been a wild free agency period. Maybe they have something up their sleeve. I don't see it, and I don't see them as true contenders next year with the way that the roster's set up, and Aaron Rodgers at this point is not a postseason quarterback. The numbers reflect it, and at some point, we have to just accept that that's what it is. Can he potentially win again? Of course. They're a championship-winning organization, but it's been a while, and his playoff numbers are nothing to write home about. Again, 7-9 in the playoffs since winning the Super Bowl, 63.8 completion percentage, 96.5 passer rating. We can look at the numbers. We can look at the results and have an honest conversation about where the Packers are and what Aaron Rodgers has been in the postseason.